My name is Elena, and this is how I lost myself in someone else's shadow, and how I finally stepped back into the light. I grew up in Harborview, a quiet town on the coast. My days were simple, working as a receptionist at a small inn, grabbing coffee from the same corner cafe, watching the tide roll in. After years of heartbreak, I promised myself love wasn't worth the risk, but promises like that rarely hold. One autumn afternoon, a man named Adrian checked into the inn. He wasn't loud or demanding like most travelers. He had a tired smile, kind eyes, and a gentleness that drew me in. When he thanked me, it felt personal, like he saw me, not just another receptionist behind a desk. What began as small talk, directions to the best bakery where the beach was quietest, grew into something more. He lingered in the lobby after work, and soon we were walking by the shoreline at night, the waves our only witness. One evening, under a sky full of stars, he whispered, "You make me feel calm." My walls crumbled. Adrian returned often, renting a cottage by the harbor instead of the inn. We cooked together, shared stories, laughed over music, and for the first time in years I thought, maybe this is what love feels like. But then, the truth. One night he admitted, "I'm married. I have children." It was as if the ocean itself froze. My body went numb. My heart, torn between rage and longing, couldn't decide which to listen to. He told me his marriage was empty, that he stayed only for the kids. And though I knew I should walk away, I stayed. I became the secret. The hidden chapter in someone else's book. And for a while, I convinced myself it was enough. The laughter, the way he remembered small details, the warmth of his presence. But shadows have a way of swallowing you whole. I stopped meeting friends. I built my days around his visits. My world shrank until it was just him and silence. And deep down, I knew I wasn't living. I was waiting. One evening, my best friend Rosa said something that pierced through the fog. "Elena, you deserve to be someone's first choice, not their escape." That night, I saw the truth. I had given up pieces of myself for scraps of affection. So I told him, "I can't keep being a secret. I want more. I need more." His answer was simple. "I can't leave them." And in that moment, I realized he never would. Letting go broke me, but it also freed me. The silence that once felt like punishment became space to breathe again. I walked the beach at sunrise. I picked up books I hadn't touched in years. I started writing in a journal, pouring my pain onto paper until it began to turn into strength. And then, slowly, life gave me a new beginning. In a writing class, I met Daniel. He wasn't grand or dramatic. He was steady, patient, present. With him, I didn't feel like a shadow. I felt seen. Through him, I learned something priceless. Real love doesn't hide. It doesn't make you small. It feels safe. It feels like home. Looking back, I don't regret my past. It taught me that love without respect is an illusion, and that peace can't come from someone else. You have to build it within yourself first. And when you do, you stop settling for the shadows, and you finally step into the light.